made over $4,000 trading meme coins. I'm gonna break down the exact trades that got me there, the winners, the mistakes I made, what caught my attention, and why I entered each position. What's up, everyone? My name is Avant. I'm a full-time meme coin trader. I've been trading meme coins for about 18 months, about a year and a half. I've made hundreds of thousands of trades, and I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars. I also stream on Twitch, so if you want to watch me trade live, links in the description. I stream daily. And if you want to trade meme coins yourself, sign up with Axiom, platform I trade on. I vouch for it 100%. It has the lowest fees, has the best UI, has the most features. Overall, the best platform. If you want to sign up, the link is in the description. You get 30% off trading fees. So for the first trade of the day was this coin, Cooper. Made 5.5 SOL, which is $406. You can see up here. The narrative behind this coin was a short-spined dog that is incredibly viral on Facebook. Has 88,000 followers. There's daily posts, 152 comments on the post 5 hours ago, 90 comments on the post 17 hours ago. 3.5k likes. Overall, just a cute and super lovable. And so not only is that a good narrative on its own, but there was a coin called Jimothy 9 days ago. You guys have probably seen this coin, seen this meme. This cute raccoon, another short spined animal, went to 47 million market cap. So in meme coins, when there's a massive 7-figure runner or 8-figure runner, meaning 1 to 10 mil or 10 to 100 mil runner, this one went to 47 mil, all-time high. There's lots of beta plays and derivatives. So this Cooper, another short spined dog, not only is it viral, but it's also a beta play to Jimothy, which recently went to 47 million market cap. So overall, it was the perfect coin, the perfect narrative to run. So why am I showing you guys two charts? I'm showing you two charts because this Cooper, although they both say 23 hours ago, this one was devved on the 24th of July. You can see down here at the bottom. And this one was created or devved on the 17th of July. So a rule of thumb in meme coins is if a new coin is running, you search for the OG coin and you buy the OG, because 9 times out of 10, the OG or the original dev coin will go higher than the new one and overall vamp. Vamp meaning when one coin overtakes the other coin in market cap. So I saw this coin went up to 15k, and sorry about all these notifications. So I saw this coin went up to 15k market cap and then did back down. So as soon as it went to 15k, I searched. Axiom has a cool feature where you can search the name and all these cool search filters. I searched for OG with Dex paid, and I saw this. So I bought it down here again around the same time when this coin went to 15k. Bought it with 4 SOL, and I sold because the new one dipped a lot. And that first trade I made, those buys and that sell, I made 1 SOL, not too much. And then I saw this new one again flying up the final stretch, flying up. People were buying it a lot. It was going to go to migration, so the OG kept going up, and so I ended up buying the OG. I believe I bought at 8.7 SOL, just continuously buying $80 all the way up, and the OG actually ended up vamping. This one, the new one, topped at 35k, and the OG went to 55k. And then people kept buying it up and down, and it never really went anywhere because it's just a derivative to Jimothy. But just on this uptrend, on this upswing, I bought it once, made $80. Bought it again with 8.7 SOL and sold for 13.1 SOL. That second trade was 4.3 SOL, $325. So overall, both those trades combined, they happened in that time is 1542. My final sell was 1546. In 4 minutes, I was able to make 5.5 SOL and $406. So the mistake on this coin is that I didn't hold my initial position down here. If I would have held my initial position down here, I would have made well over $1,000, probably around $1,500. But you can't trade every coin perfectly, and you learn from the mistakes, and that's not a mistake I'm gonna make again. So for the next coin, Nopa raccoon. Let me hide all these bubbles. As you can see, this was a extremely high volume coin. It was a really good tweet play, meaning a tweet came out, I saw on the Twitter tracker, and there's a coin made about it instantly. And if you guys want to use my Twitter tracker and my Twitter tracker filters and my wallet tracker, you guys can see all these different bubbles, all different wallets. Click on the Discord link in the description of this video. I have all my filter settings, my wallet tracker settings, my Twitter tracker settings, and you can copy them. That's free sauce, by the way, free sauce. So let me hide all these. This tweet, I'll just pull it up right here, was an OpenAI tweet. How to show your pets on ChatGPT Web. You can create a custom pet, and the first pet in this image that they gave us was Nopa raccoon. So on tweet plays, pull it up so you guys can see. On tweet plays, there's sometimes hundreds of coins that come out, and a skill is deciphering which one is the one that's gonna bond. Because you see, this is only just a fraction of all the coins that came out. There were probably 50 or so, and of those 50, only one bonded. So that's a massive skill. It just takes time and intuition, and the longer you trade, the better you'll get at it. But the factor of why I chose this one that bonded over all the other ones, is because of the spelling. As you can see in this tweet, there's a capitalization: the capital N, lowercase o, capital P, lowercase a. The first ones that came out were getting bought. Lots of tracked wallets were buying them, but it was all capital. It was capital N, capital O, capital P, capital A. So seeing that, I instantly looked for the one with only the capital N and the capital P, and I bought in with, I believe, 2 SOL. The 2 SOL bought $161, and then I spam bought 0.25 for $18 per 0.25. And my first buy was at 14:11 or 16:11, my bad, so 4:11 p.m. And my final sell was at 16:12 or 4:12, so a minute later, and I was able to make 7.7 SOL, which is $570. And I actually sold this coin way too early. So the mistake I made on this coin, I bought it fast enough. I bought the right one fast enough. I didn't lose money on buying the wrong ones. I found the one I wanted to buy, but I sold too early. I sold as soon as it migrated, and I still made good profit. I still made $570. But if I would have held, I sold Pico top, I still got the top sales up at 85K. Been 930%, and that would have been around 30 SOL. So I missed out on about an extra $2,000, but again, I'm trying to learn from the mistakes, not make mistakes again, and trade better in the future. But still, 7.7 SOL in a minute. Only in Memecoin, only in crypto, you do this. That's this next trade. Again, that's all in the same day. This was a few hours after the last trade, after Cooper. And this is a little bit of a different style trade. So this, I'm not sure why the tweets aren't loading, but this Solana employee tweeted out this capybara. Again, I saw him on the Twitter tracker. I'm gonna use the Twitter tracker that I use. Discord link is in the description. You can sign up, use all my filters and everything. But this Solana employee tweeted out what's his name with this picture of capybara, and another Solana employee tweeted out Sola Pibara. So instantly people were buying it, and I was on the chart waiting for a good entry. So I wasn't sure. I didn't think this was gonna bond. I didn't think it was like, insane as good as the Nopa or Cooper, but it's still a good tweet, still 20K topper. I was on the chart waiting for a good entry, and I was just hovering waiting for a good entry, and I saw this massive dip down to 3K to 11K, and then in 2 seconds it dipped down to 3K, down 70%, and I just instantly bought it up. Bought 2.2 SOL, which is $161 at 3.5K market cap. And again, selling too early, that's a problem that I have that I'm trying to work on. But instantly I bought right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds later, I sold for 4 SOL profit, or 304 SOL profit. Sorry, $304 in profit. Again, just a quick scalp, finding a good entry, massive dip, 70% dip in 2 seconds, buying it up, selling 3 seconds later, $300. So that's a little bit of a different trade, just scalping. So that was that one. And this next one, DL1, I need to turn on tracked trades for this. So they're already on. So these 2 traders are really good. This guy, GCR, and this is the importance of wallet tracking. So this coin is 4 months old, tech coin, tech project, and the narrative behind this coin, the guy who the fees are going to, he's never claimed or endorsed the coin, and the coin has been sitting at 20K for months, doing nothing. And all of a sudden I saw this wallet GCR, who has a 1.8 mil total P&L, buy this coin on this massive uptrend. And then another really good quant trader, Sam Zerep, was buying it up here. So my friends decided to buy, and I ended up not buying with them because I was still skeptical. I ended up buying up here once I saw he was active on Twitter, the owner of this, and he ended up tweeting about the coin, and massive upswing. I got relatively lucky because it ended up working out in my favor. Again, nothing could have happened. He could have not tweeted, and the project could have gone to 0. But I was a little skeptical with both of these really good traders buying early, and just massive upswing from 15K up to 130K. So I decided to take the risk. I bought 13 SOL, which is $980, about $1,000 worth of the coin. And he tweeted, he endorsed the coin, and it went up to 600,000 market cap. Again, I sold too early. My average average sell price is 320K. But overall, I wasn't sure how high the coin was gonna go. I think it was overpriced at 600K, but still, good profit. 17 SOL, $1.25 thousand. Very good trade. A little bit of a risky trade, but very good trade overall. And for the last coin, I'm going to take you guys through. I'm actually going to play the clip. You guys can watch this in real time. So why I bought this coin, Anom, massive public figure in the crypto space. He has his own coin that went to 450 million market cap, 9-figure runner. So anything he tweets is extremely good. As you can see, he tweeted, how the fuck has there never been a bull meme coin that's ripped? Anyway, way better representation of bull markets than dogs. This is an insane tweet, an insane narrative. One of the biggest public figures in crypto tweets, how has there never been a bull meme coin that's ripped? I mean, that's insane. So again, the rule of thumb is on a massive 7, 8, 9-figure runner, it sets a precedent. So the precedent on Anom is that anything he tweets, Anom needs to have supply of the coin, a lot of supply of the coin, 60% or more supply of the coin. So knowing this, as you can see, there's lots of coins that came out. Bull coin up to 50K, down to 0. But remember what I said earlier in the video, the OG coins always go. So let me turn on track trades for this. I was busy filming a YouTube video actually when this came out, as you guys could see in the clip, but I saw Pole6, which is a really good trader on these tweet plays. He always buys the OG. He's very fast. Same with Cluck, same with Gianni. Those three people are very good at not only buying fast, but buying the right OG, which again, on this one, like the precedent that was set, Anom has 67% supply of this coin. So again, I bought it late. I was a little bit late to buy. My first buy was at 68K market cap. I bought 5 SOL, and then I kept buying 1 SOL up here, and then I kept buying 0.25 SOL, just batting it all the way up. So I knew that all of these coins, all these bull coins, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that bonded. First off, he didn't have supply of this first one. He had supply of the second one, had supply of this third one, but the OG coins always go. So I wasn't worried. I was just waiting for the volume to rotate from these new ones that came out into the OG one. And I bought a total of 8.7 SOL at 84K market cap average buy. And I was selling, turn off these bubbles again so you can see my sells, at 210,000 mark for a profit of 12 SOL, which is $900. Again, this trade, just to show you how fast meme coins are, this is the 1-second chart. My first buy was at 15:10 or 3:10 p.m. and my last sell was at 3:12 p.m. or 15:12. In 3 minutes, $900. Again, if I would have held, it's a common thread that you're seeing, I could have made around $2,500, $2,400, but 3 minutes, $900. Good trade, very good trade. And one last trade is this Trump 2028. I played this coin terribly and I still made $800. Trump was on a live stream on the White House Twitter account wearing a Trump 2028 hat. He said multiple times, he's not going to run, or he's maybe going to run, but he's never publicly worn a Trump 2028 hat before. So this was massive. It was a coin on Solana. I ended up making 10 SOL in the Solana coin, and then I traded it, overtraded it, ended up losing on the coin because I bought too much and held too long. But this is on Robinhood. So this is on the Ethereum chain. Robinhood launched their own chain, which is an L2 on Ethereum. So it's technically the Robinhood chain, which Axiom has. Again, this is why Axiom is the best. It has all the different chains. It has Axiom, it has Solana, Binance, BNB, Robinhood, and ETH. So I ended up on this coin. It was going on Sol, and a kind of a rule of thumb is if one coin is going on one chain, it's going to go on the other chain too. So I was in both coins at the same time. My first trade on this, I traded this 3 times, but the first 2 are the ones that matter. I bought $496 and I sold for $743. That's down here. I was just DCing, slowly buying more and more, and then I sold for about a 2x, made decent profit, $267. And then again, the coin was still going up higher on Sol, so I rebought and then sold for 80% for $405. Excuse me, I got these mistakes. The first one was $405 and the second one was $267. But I played this terribly. The coin ended up going to 3 mil on Solana and 500K on Robinhood, and it went to $1 million on, so 3 chains, 3 runners. I lost on the Sol one. I actually made money on, so I traded this coin very badly. I sold way too early. I didn't understand the virality and how big this narrative was, how it's Trump wearing this hat for the first time. I sold too early, but I still made 0.4 ETH, which is $728. Good trade. And as well on, I said if one coin's running on one chain, it's running on all chains. Lost money on the Sol one, made $720 on the Robinhood one. On the ETH one, I bought $735 at 118K market cap. And again, I sold too early, but I actually held all the way to the top. I didn't sell out everything early, but I still sold too much too early. But I made 1.2K, $1,250 on this one. So yeah, good trade. Overall in the narrative, I made about $2,000. And that is the last coin that I'm going to be showing you guys. By the end of the session, by the end of the day, I made approximately $4,000 in realized profit. My best trade was the CL1 coin, which was actually the gamble. Turned out to be my best trade of the day. Let me pull that back up so you guys can see it again. It was 17 SOL, $1,250. That was the best trade of the day. The biggest lesson from today was to hold longer and understand the virality of the narrative. The result is obviously great, but the result isn't the only thing that matters. What matters is that I followed a repeatable process, managed my losses, and made decisions based on the evidence instead of, there are also days where I lose money. Meme coin trading is extremely volatile. You should never risk money you can't afford to lose. But if you can find an edge and find what works for you, you can make a lot of money. Again, I traded each coin good, but not great and not perfect. And I still made $4,000 today. And I still only traded, 20 coins. There's thousands of coins every day. And there's money to be made on every coin. If you enjoyed this breakdown and you want to see more real meme coin trading content, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I'm going to be uploading multiple times a week on YouTube. And if you want to trade and you haven't signed up to a platform yet, Axiom, like I was mentioning, is the best platform by far. Overall, you get 30% off trading fees if you use my link in the description. If you want to meet other traders, use my wallet tracker, use my Twitter tracker, use my filters for new pairs, final stretch and migrated. It's in my Discord. Again, the link's in the description. Avant, thank you for watching. Trade responsibly, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.